So we have a lot to talk about this week. This is a very eventful week. We got new Shrek news, actual teaser.
Shrek news!
Kathleen Kennedy is gone. Maybe not though, but still gone. And then we got what does that say? Mar-a-Lago leeches? What does it say? Oh, Marvel leaks. Yes.
Mar-a-Lago
It's so far away. I need new glasses.
What is Mar-a-Lago?
That's where Trump goes.
So there was a massive, the biggest Marvel leak ever. It was because one of the artists that worked for Marvel posted a lot of concept art on her art website, and it's already been taken down. We can talk about that later as well. We have a lot to talk about. What should we start with?
We should not start with those astronauts in space. We will get back to
still
that.
there?
They're still in space. You know what? Let's talk about it.
That's fucked up.
Let's break down the wall and let's get into these astronauts. So when I first brought this up, like fucking 6 months ago, about these astronauts that are stuck at the space station, is that where they are? They're somewhere in space, in the vast region of space, and they've been up there. So they went on a mission, and something fucked up with their return date, and now they're just up there chilling. Now, the issue is they're comfortable. They're not at any risk of dying. There's always been like they always prepare for this, and there's like a surplus of food and supplies for them to survive. But can you imagine? They're like, you just get a call. So we're not coming to get you.
Is there
You're gonna be stuck up there till we don't even know when.
Is there a video of them like saying, "Hey, we're up here. We'll come back someday"? Because we haven't heard.
Like any kind of communication.
Well, it's not up to them when they come back.
Maybe aliens took them away, and that's why they're being quiet about it.
No, I think we've heard from them. I think
they can communicate with us.
Have they communicated so far since 6 months?
I'm sure. Yeah,
they're like, hey.
Except it's only to us on the Empty Minds podcast.
No, I was watching a thing actually from space.
Maybe they know something. Maybe they've seen aliens and they want to keep up there now because the truth will come out.
No, but like what's fucked up is like, okay, so because I was watching there's some guy in space or whatever, he's went to the space station, and he's talking about how you don't really see stars and so people think it's fake, but whatever. I was thinking about though, like every day that you wake up in space, like you're looking up and you see this fucking giant blue orb in the sky.
That must be something. I can't imagine that sight.
Because like if you're sitting down looking, you're in the ship looking around, you must think it's just what's relative to around you. Like you could be on Earth. Imagine like looking up and seeing a giant blue fucking like sphere or orb in the sky. It just reminded, like from the video I was watching, I was like, that's like Dark Souls shit.
You know what it'd be like? It'd be like if we look at the moon, but it's really big.
Like really big. Just thinking that scene and glowing blue.
We've definitely seen orbs in the sky before, just not that big.
Fuck! Yesterday,
holy, what did you? You're like, I missed it.
Seven planets were going to be visible. Aligned, not aligned.
They aligned.
They never aligned.
They aligned sometimes.
They were going to be visible in the sky to see.
I thought they were aligned.
Can you see like it? Isn't Mars like you could see it being red?
Yeah.
We look at it on purpose.
No, I took a picture.
Look at me, I'm being red.
I took a picture of Mars during COVID when we're all hanging out.
Only you were there.
No, we're all drinking downstairs.
You're doing your picture stance? You're just on Mars.
No, we're all drinking during COVID downstairs.
That's what Keanu Reeves said.
How did you see it downstairs?
No, I went outside to take a picture of it.
Okay. I was like, holy.
That's what Keanu Reeves said, though. He said that they asked him, are you, like, what's the last thing you're, like, have you accomplished everything? Are you happy? Whatever.
You also go to
and
Mars?
he just said, but the last thing I'd like to do is go to Mars.
Speaking of Keanu Reeves. Okay, so this is a crazy segue because I wanted to talk about this. But I saw a commercial, which this all leads into something. So Keanu Reeves was in this commercial for Rogers, Xfinity. And somebody was like, oh, Uncle Keanu, play fucking video games with us. Now, this is a big pet peeve of mine. If you see anybody in video games, when they have any controller, what game are they playing? They're moving the sticks, they're pressing all the buttons. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I think I saw the same commercial, and he sat down and immediately had fun. Like he was laughing. And I don't know what game does that. We're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, but like the sticks are moving back, forward, left, and right. He's pressing all the buttons, moving the controller like this. When you play video games, you're like this. That's insane.
He's playing Fall Guys.
Isn't that a part of the same one?
In the game?
Yeah.
He is playing Fall Guys, but you don't move your controller like that, Keanu.
How sad he gets when he gets eliminated. That's a serious movie moment.
But is that part of the same thing where he's like also like painting and like doing a bunch of other shit too?
Yeah, I think so.
There's like a whole part to that. He's doing a bunch of shit.
But
okay,
I'll never understand that. Controllers in commercials.
Yeah.
People just fucking going crazy on it. Like, does the director say that?
See, I thought you were gonna say like they made a mistake, like he had a PlayStation 5 controller with an Xbox.
No, it's that the frantic. It pisses me off because it looks like they've never played a game in their life, and I think Keanu has played games. Like he was in Cyberpunk. That doesn't necessarily mean he played a game.
Should know,
but I feel like he should have tried something.
It seems like he doesn't understand a video game. Like that generation just doesn't get it.
I want to go on like a thing of commercials, and I want to see if anybody does it right, because it's fuck. Cute cat is there again. We just have like staples now. Cute cat, he yawns, you piss.
Just leave it
yeah,
there.
that's so cute. And I look at that when we watch back on the podcast, and I love it. Because I saw this in a hotel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw this in a hotel just the other night. I was in a hotel because I hit my head at work really bad. I still have the bump. I swear I was mildly concussed. So what happened was I have these cabinets that aren't locked in my supply closet, and they have a hinge on the bottom. So it's this big wood door that swings down.
Yeah.
And I was like doing something, and I guess I put something on the ground, and it caused enough shake to make it swing open. And it swung down, and the corner smashed me right in the side of the head, and I still have this big horn of a bump. So now I'm all foggy, and I'm like, I'm too tired now, and I don't want to drive home, and I hit my fucking head. So I was like, well, I'm going to go stay in this hotel motel Holiday Inn.
Okay.
So I'm going to go check in. Now, the thing is, you guys have known me for an extended period of time. I can't live without chapstick. Chapstick. Right here.
Oh yeah.
I'm always applying it. My lips are forever in agony. So I don't have any. And I'm like, I need to go to bed and my lips hurt. Yeah. I have like little things like snacks and shit. So I go up there and I'm like, yeah, excuse me. I know that you have certain little things, amenities and stuff like that. I was wondering, do you have any chapstick? And she's like, no, I can offer you some utensils. And then I was like, what? Utensils. And then she's like forks and knives. Oh. I was like, do you want me to like, is the alternative to kill myself?
No,
like, what do you want from me? I was like, no. Like, why would you even like what? But that makes no sense.
What?
Like, no sense.
I don't get that.
Unless she thought you meant chopsticks.
Oh, wait. Do you think that's what she thought? That makes sense, actually.
That makes sense. But yeah, I said she was Asian.
Did you go down there and say, I know you have little just my little thing.
Wait, little.
Do you have any chopsticks? I imagine this is at like 12 at night.
It was 2 a.m. and I just hit my head. But yeah, I said chapstick. Do you have That's what this is called. That's what this is called. Now the fact that she was Asian makes so much more sense.
2 a.m. I gotta be racist right now.
Well, I was. You know what? She did kind of look.
Yeah. I can offer you
so much work.
You fucking went down there and asked for chopsticks. Of all things. Wow. There's no other reason she'd say utensils besides that. So that's what happened.
What the fuck? I did. Wow.
Well, you had the Jerry Seinfeld moment.
Oh yeah, that's a Seinfeld bit
where he asks for directions, whatever, to the Chinese store or something, or Chinese restaurant.
Like, oh yeah, he was like, oh yeah, you must know where it is. And then
he was like,
but the guy was a mailman, but he just happened to be Asian as well. It's like
he's like, no.
Wow, you put that together, and I cannot believe that, because the fact that now I see how she looked at me after, I'm like, yeah, she thought I was like being like they all carry them around.
Oh no,
that's really funny. I love that revelation was on the podcast. Just okay.
What's something you can't live without?
Oh, you know what?
Chapstick for one.
I can't live without internet. I need internet.
Or Spoy's phone.
No, kids.
I knew it. You see, family.
Lame.
Yeah, these are lame answers. Let's get into the nitty gritty.
Like if
it's all about family.
I can't live without. Let me think.
Like Amazon. I need Amazon package.
Oh.
Yeah, you get packages every day.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Tea?
Green tea.
Green tea.
Okay, let's get into some crazy shit. Name something that you couldn't live without on like a deserted island and no family. You're dead. Kids are dead. Everyone's dead. You're on a deserted island. You need something. You need it.
Guitar. That's easy.
You want to fucking shred. Deserted island. fucking shredding guitar amp.
No one will see your talent either.
No, I'm just thinking if I'm just
And no one will see your talent.
I'm just thinking like there's so much shit, but like I just want to play so bad, and if I could never ever play, I would be like,
I don't know. I was
type of food.
No, I'm thinking like a survival stuff, but I'm also thinking, man, I'd be bored. I would kind of want like YouTube in some way.
No
podcast. Do I get Spotify?
It's all electronic.
Like, listen, if I'm killing like a boar or something, I'm gonna need like BFG division to go as I'm chasing it. What if I say like a pocket knife? No, the other get dull. I need a sword.
You want your sword? You're gonna bring your sword?
Yeah, my katana. I'll bring that. What do you guys think? What's your answers?
See, I would just probably bring more people. Just kidding. Yeah, I'd probably bring like a boat to get out of there.
Oh yeah.
No.
Can't live without a boat.
Something. You know what? I would bring a 40 pack of socks. I need those fresh socks every day.
On sand?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Maybe sandals.
I could never do it.
With socks on a deserted island.
Wait, it's an island. Doesn't mean it has sand.
Wait, what?
Really? No beach?
Don't all islands have sand?
You know what? This is a good question. Do all islands have sand?
Because what would it be? Just grass going?
Why can't it just be grass? There's parts
where
grass
to water spray. You know?
See, I need to build up my immunity to bugs at this point because eventually that spray will run out, and I just got to become bug man.
You got to reach the point where there's flies landing on you. You just don't care. There's no reaction.
That scares me. Like, can you imagine you meet somebody and you're talking to them and there's like a fly on their face is just walking all over like their eye and they just don't say anything.
Yeah, they don't even notice it.
If fly lands on my arm, I don't give a shit. I might be like that.
No, I don't mind flies generally,
but I don't like freak out about it.
What happened here? We're just chill with flies.
Okay, so all right,
mosquitoes are fucks. Mosquitoes are little fucks that shouldn't be around. Every day in the summer, death to mosquitoes. What are they here for? Nobody likes you, mosquitoes. Fuck off.
What's worse, fruit flies or mosquitoes?
Mosquitoes. I don't encounter fruit flies.
There's more fruit flies than mosquitoes out there though.
When there's one mosquito in your room and you can't find it.
There's not more fruit flies than mosquitoes. Wait, what are you talking? Fruit flies in the house?
Yeah.
I don't have fruit flies in my house.
No, mosquitoes would be like so much worse.
I know, but
shit.
You guys are annoying.
Mosquitoes
there's more of them. So.
More of them
mosquitoes when you're outdoors, like I swell up like a motherfucker. I believe I've said this before, but it's like holy shit. I get bit, huge bump, itchy as fuck. I always scratch it till it's raw, bleeding. So it's like those things can fuck off, and I avoid them at all costs. Mosquitoes, bring your fucking king here, and I'll have a one-on-one fight with him. If I win, you leave.
I can't wait. They kill all the mosquitoes. We need all mosquitoes to die. There, I said it.
We do. We need a mass extinction. I want to know what they fucking do. What is the point in the environment for them to do? What do they help out with?
Like I get bees.
Besides carry, I don't know.
They carry diseases.
Yeah.
There's a lot of insects I'm chill with. Bees are cool. Wasps, fuck off. No. Kill all wasps.
Yes. Honestly, all bugs. Get rid of
honestly,
all
maybe keep like 10 wasps around because they always look like really cool on logos. You know, when there's like a killer wasp.
I
it's like
fucking stung myself on a wasp or bee last summer.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I think I just hit it.
Yeah, I don't even know how that happened. Like that stinger must have been ready to fucking poke you when you went like this.
Yeah, it was coming at you. I'm ready to rant. It's been 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We need to rant.
About Boba?
All right. So let's talk about Kathleen Kennedy. All right. So there was big news this week, I guess last week for those watching, that Kathleen Kennedy, there were reports in a trade, one of those like very official websites, article debuts, Deadline. They released that Kathleen Kennedy was planning her way out, that she was going to be leaving Lucasfilm finally. Now, and that there was cause for celebration. Everybody was happy about this, but I feel like you're signaling somebody outside.
No, I'm trying to react to what you're saying because I don't know. I just always sit here and stare at you, so it's like I don't know what else to do. It's like.
So a day or two later, another article from Deadline, but this time it was written by somebody who's known to be kind of a kiss ass, I guess. But again, from the trade, I'm distracted from your emotion, your emotion.
You're distracted by
so basically, to spit it out, Kathleen Kennedy. The article was like, Kathleen Kennedy is actually really great, and she's not. I don't know why I'm distracted by everything right now. There's just fucking cars going by. She
now he's distracted.
So
Trying to see
to
what's going
long
on.
story short, this article in Deadline was like very much like Kathleen Kennedy's amazing and all this stuff, and she's actually not going, but she is planning her planning her escape. She's planning her leave. She just wants to be she's like she's stepping down from the leader position, but she will be around to produce certain movies. So that's so basically, god damn it. Like you're likely going to keep getting like the Daisy Ridley movies she's planning. She's likely going to keep making those.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian and Grogu, I don't know if anybody I'm not really excited for that because season 3 kind of ruined Mando for me, I'll be honest. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. I know Brandon used to follow Star Wars Theory, and he talked about Kathleen Kennedy quite a fair bit, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure he was happy about it and then a little confused by the second article, but
I did see that. I saw this big thing. Oh, Kathleen Kennedy set to now you do emotes. Kathleen Kennedy like sent what is the word? She's expected to resign or whatever. I
Yeah.
saall that. Then it's
By
like
the end of the
2
year.
weeks later, she's like, "I'll die making these movies." I
Yes,
saw that.
That's a direct quote.
It was like she was like, "I'll die making these fucking shitty."
She knows how much she's. Also, here's the thing: certain people, John Camp,
Sign language.
in particular,
I think John Kennedy.
John Camp, yeah,
Oh, John Kennedy.
just in particular, they love to fence it when they criticize specifically Kathleen Kennedy. They're always like, you know what, she's terrible with Star Wars, but she did amazing 30, 40 years ago with Jurassic Park, fucking other Spielberg properties. What's the other one? Jaws, maybe.
The times have changed.
But it's like, okay, listen, she deserves credit for even the failures, which is like Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny or something. All the Star Wars movies, like Last Jedi, fucking Rise of Skywalker. All of that is part of her legacy too. I think she's going to be remembered for burning Star Wars to the ground.
She lost her sauce.
Exactly.
She lost her fucking sauce. Like, look at fucking Francis Ford Coppola. Was amazing back in the day. Then he made this fucking piece of shit. Did you see any of the stills from these movies?
I want to watch this movie, but
I saw like John Voight talking about having a boner, and then he's like, "Come see," and then he like shoot somebody with a crossbow.
Is that the one with the Kylo Ren in it?
Yeah, with Adam Driver.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that clip?
Megalopolis. I heard about that in particular from an Angry Joe review.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I got a big boner," and then they're like, "What?" And he's like, "Come see." Then it's like no, it's like he's like has the blanket like this. I have no idea. You know what? I don't even remember if this is true.
But also like no, I vaguely remember that. I don't know why that would be like this is my opportunity to shoot with the crossbow. Here, check out this.
Did you see what he was saying though? Because he got like the Razzie or Razzle or whatever
award
for
Megalopolis?
worst director and
He
whatever.
got the triple crown. It's like worst director, worst screenplay, worst fucking.
He basically said, "I consider an honor because all of you suck and you don't know what art is and movie making. So this is one of the best awards I can get."
That's so fucking funny.
Well, yeah, he's like, and you guys will see this differently in 30 years. It's like, yeah, you made a fever dream.
You made like a nonsensical bullshit thing.
It's my reflection.
So yeah,
That's some big.
needless to so like okay. Also,
you guys are falling in love with it.
speaking of Star Wars, though, I don't know how many of you have seen or even watched Andor, but there was a new trailer for Andor season 2.
Andor what?
And the music choice for that trailer, it's so bizarre. I don't, who's actually seen it? No one.
No one.
Imagine a Star Wars trailer like Force Awakens, Rise of Skywalker, but then throw like the most off tune like not Johnny Cash. Who's the other one? Another country song.
Keith Urban.
It's like this is a rebellion. It's a rebellion right now. Imagine that song over a Star Wars trailer.
So it needs another trailer.
I love Andor, but oh my god, that trailer was bad. Music choice is bad. So the Andor is the only thing they got good going for Star Wars. Other than that, it's dead to me. It's all bad movies.
And Marvel too had some
TV
crazy
shows.
leaks.
Nobody got my joke.
No, I know. I've always heard
Nobody fucking reacted to
What
it.
joke?
Because he
Andor.
said he loves this and Andor. So I was like, Andor what?
Yeah. So speaking of anger and hatred, you mentioned the Marvel
Demon
leaks.
of hatred. Did you
should
mention
we
the
go-
Marvels?
Actually, yeah. Actually, well, before we get into the Marvel link, let me
wait.
throw my topics.
Let's talk about some Kathleen Kennedy stuff. We're still on this topic.
Let's
I
rant some
really
more.
want to talk more about this Star Wars universe because if we really get into it, I think after like the sequels and well, not even the sequels, but after the originals and the prequels, how many movies was made? Like maybe like 10, 15?
Only 6.
In regards to her career.
Well, there was like 3, and then there was like Solo, and then there was Rogue One, and and then like they're all the shows.
Yeah, there's been a ton of shows.
So out of all of those properties, like probably like 15, 2 have been good, and third has like a shitty season, right?
Rogue One and Mandalorian.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, like
Oh, I know Andor. So it's like you had Rogue One, Andor, and then like the first 2 seasons of Mando.
Mandalorian. You also had Visions.
Boba Fett is terrible.
What's Visions?
Oh yes, so Visions is a cartoon of sorts. It's each episode is done by a different animation studio and has its own unique like disconnected plot. Season 1 of Visions good. Season 2 was really really bad. Boba Fett all around really bad. I want to do like a rant on fucking Film Tyrant. Yeah.
I swear, like the first episode of Boba Fett had promise.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did have hope.
Where it was going.
I think by episode 4 is when people. Well, no, episode 3 with the colored bikes was everybody.
Episode 4, it wasn't even his show anymore.
Yeah, and then you have Ahsoka, which was I would say it's
See,
like,
but this is what I mean.
Out of 6, 7 out of 10.
Out of all of those projects, there was only like 3 that could have been considered like, oh yeah, this is good. Rewatch.
Yeah.
Like that's Rogue One, that's Andor, and that's the first 2 seasons of Mando. That's what you would watch, and those would be like, oh, these are really good, and I'd watch it again. Like Ahsoka was like all those other properties, they're either all right or bad. Like, and it's like you got it. Like the thing that I don't understand with all of this shit is how can you go all of these years and the sauce ain't there?
Mm-hmm.
The sauce has gone bad. You bought this barbecue sauce 30 years ago and it has gone bad and it is rotting away in your pantry. You get new sauce.
I don't know why Bob Iger doesn't get rid of her.
Isn't he gone too?
Colors that sauce.
Yeah.
Isn't Bob Iger gone?
No,
he's still there.
We came back actually. He did leave. He came back because like
To
I gotta
fix
like
everything.
he like rolled up his sleeves. And the thing is, I blame
gave
him
Captain
for the
Kennedy a raise.
I blame him for the MCU shows constantly happening. I don't like that they're making a Strange Academy, which is going to basically imagine like Harry Potter, but it's going to be Wong and
I thought they canceled that.
Oh, it's on pause. Yeah.
See,
but Wong and like
I
something
don't mind
else.
that idea because it's an established place and it's a school. Maybe don't make it in that tone,
but you know,
I think it could be fun.
Like a comedy, and then Wong is gonna sneak medicine in, and it's gonna be like I don't know. I don't like. I just want movies, man. Marvel movies, no more TV shows. But this is
the thing. Do you want every property to be super serious?
Well, Marvel movies weren't totally serious, but I expect them to take the world seriously. She-Hulk made fun of everything.
See, I think
into a cartoon,
like the excitement for the world, though, because like I like Wong was an amazing character, but like whenever you saw him on Doctor Strange, it was always just like, oh, that's he's there, he's cool. But like now, giving him his own project, his own whatever, like that's taken away a time slot from something else. And it's like,
I guess that's how it kind of
and there's more hype and we're gonna watch the trailer for this, and so it's like, but because to me it makes no fucking sense. We're getting a Thunderbolts movie,
yeah.
Why not a Punisher movie? They're doing a Punisher special. That's nothing.
Yeah,
a Punisher movie, people would watch that with John Bernthal.
Like the Werewolf by Night special was still like an hour and 20 minutes.
But like it has to be in theaters.
I just think there's such a big chance that your TV shows are mediocre, and that's just going to tarnish your brand. Movies have
Werewolf
so much
by Night
more
was
care.
Fucking good.
Yeah, I never watched that.
That's sad. That's a fucking great. I can't believe they haven't brought that character back. But no, I do
that
believe.
brings me back to Kojima's review, where he's like, when did Sam become Captain America? Was it in that TV show that happened? Like he had a review of that, right? So
yeah, there was two.
Not everybody watches the TV shows. I don't think it's a good thing for Marvel.
Just not excitement for every project. And back then, they would announce a movie, even if it was very weird. You'd look at their previous movies and be like, well, they're all so exciting, so amazing. And you're like, oh, you're open to Guardians of the Galaxy. You're like, oh, we'll see what this is. This looks kind of cool. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, there was a concept.
You felt confident in what they were doing. Now there's just been so much shit when they announce like Thunderbolts or like a bunch of other shit. You're just like,
yeah, Disney Plus really did
I know what they're going to do.
The whole formula they had.
Well, the issue was that they released a bunch of mediocre projects that I don't want to watch. And now what happened is that now that I have to watch those things to catch up. And now I don't want to watch anything because I know I have to catch up.
Yeah.
So it's just like whatever. The last Marvel movie I went and saw was what? I know I watched Guardians 3.
Shang-Chi I watched.
Yeah, I watched Brave New World. It's very much like not exciting. It's kind of boring.
See, and depending on reviews, I might watch Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts apparently is far better reviewed. So I have hope for Thunderbolts.
I just don't care about the main cast. The
Yeah, that
villain
is the
though
thing, but
makes me like
yeah.
really interested in that because that fucking shadow effect.
Really?
I'll wait for
fuck, that's
reviews.
cool.
I watched Hawkeye, the TV show. That was
Hawkeye's-
really good.
Hawkeye's amazing.
And
Yeah, Hawkeye. Wait, are there any Hawkeye characters in this?
no, but Yelena's in it.
Oh,
That's where I saw her.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually,
that's
I did
right.
watch Black Widow too. She's a great character. She's fun. People like her.
I'm sick of her dramatically falling off buildings. I'm done.
Wait, when that happened?
Well, in the trailer, she's like fucking jumps off the building.
Bucky's in that show.
yeah.
I mean,
never
that
liked
movie
Bucky.
really good. I'm in that show.
I just don't know
There's a
why.
character named Alexis.
Oh, that
I
guy.
see.
See, that's the character I don't like.
Red Guardian.
Why?
I just don't.
That's funny.
He's gonna be funny, and he's not
No,
funny
it's-
though.
It's not the worst. It's not like it's not a big problem for me, but I'm like, whatever. If the
I like
reviews
him.
are good, I'll come on.
I like David Harbour. He's doing. I think he's doing good shit.
Like Guardians, that first teaser that we saw, and I don't know when, like how old or a long time ago, obviously, but like that first teaser there, and they had the music like hooked on the feeling or whatever.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I can really get excited about is like characters that I haven't seen that I've wanted to see. So it's like now seeing Daredevil with his fucking weapon there, you know, his
Yeah.
fucking nunchuck shit. Like that's cool. Like his staff. Him doing more acrobatic shit is exciting to me because I used to see Daredevil on the Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah.
But it's like I didn't know who the fuck Ghost was. I didn't ever cared about the character Ghost.
I
So
don't.
it's like-
She's so forgettable. She was a villain in Ant-Man 2.
Yeah, and I think they're
Or
killing
3.
Taskmaster in that movie.
Yeah, and that's probably for the best. They ruined the character so much.
Yeah, people
She has the
didn't like-
best costume, but she has nothing to her. She's hollow.
Yeah,
Right?
they might bring like the actual Taskmaster. I hope there's a Taskmaster
That'd
in
be
Battle
cool.
World. Big buff guy who just like fucking like.
So you know what? That's a great
Yeah.
segue for the Marvel leaks that we
Big
should
buff
talk
guy.
about. All right, first image. These are various concept arts for upcoming movies in Marvel. This is
Oh.
RDJ's Doctor Doom.
Oh
As a
fuck! Look
potential
at that.
look.
That's horny.
That is Aura right there. See that?
Yeah.
That might be a little tricky for you guys to see, but this is for the Fantastic Four movie. As you can see, she's using like a ball. This over here is Franklin
Spider-Man?
Richards dressed in Spider-Man's costume, just for fun, I guess, or whatever. Hey, you're wondering what happened to White Vision? Well, he might be hanging out with Chris Pratt in an upcoming TV show.
We're calling him White Vision.
That's his name. It's White Vision now. So this is the image a lot of people are looking at. So that is Doctor Doom dressed in white. That is God Emperor Doom. This is Doom that is like after Greenland is going to be made up of Hulks. That's not a joke. That's actually what they think.
No,
See?
no. That's so
Well,
stupid.
Greenland. Oh, all right, they seemed less interested.
That's so dumb.
So we see Tatiana Maslany's She-Hulk. We got Bruce Banner there and his son.
Where does it say Greenland? You made that
You
up.
know, it is in there. That's what
Game
they're,
had a golden goal and
You-
yes, I don't know. Oh, they won.
they're thinking they're remaking Greenland to
Oh,
look
one.
like that.
So dumb.
It's Marvel, man. Oh yes,
and
this
I
is
know
actually
it's just-
Stranger Academy or whatever. See,
All
there's
the game
Wong.
modes.
It's like stranger
There's-
or strange.
I don't fucking know. Here's all the young Avengers
So
that
that's-
nobody gives a shit about.
I mean,
Iman Vellani.
who are these two
That
queens?
those two are. So that guy on the right is from the fucking Christie show. What's it called? Agatha, whatever.
Okay. Oh,
All
that's
along.
that's fucking
That's
Billy
that's
Batson.
another kid of Wanda's. That's a character everybody hates from Quantumania. That's Ant-Man's daughter.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Know-it-all.
I had an issue with her acting in the Detective Pikachu movie.
yeah,
And then she was in Quantumania and she fucked it up too. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there, like
really. Bad.
we are allowed to criticize people because you're in a profession. You're in a profession. If somebody was at my job and you suck, I'd criticize you too.
Loving that
And you're
they're-
not showing your abilities.
I'm loving that they're throwing Chris Pratt in anything to try and boost it up, make it more exciting.
Yeah.
It's
They're like,
Vision kind of sucks, so throw Chris Pratt in there.
they're like, we said he will return. That they're doing that.
So
They're calling that green. Tell them, please.
they're going to call this location Greenland because it's full of Hulks. Everybody's a Hulk in there. So
Like,
yeah,
is that just part of what
that might be Secret Wars when Doctor Doom makes Battle World, and you might have World War Hulk as a storyline.
Seems a little racist from Doom, honestly.
You know, don't ask the name of the other lands. So, I mean, that's the Marvel leaks. Honestly, the only thing I'm really excited about, I'm kind of excited about Greenland, I'll be honest. I know
Get
the
out of
name's
Greenland.
stupid,
Get
but
out of there.
I also
So
love
that's
this.
supposed to be like a Planet Hulk
'Cause,
thing,
like,
right? Or
So you
Space
see
Hulk?
God Emperor Doom on right here. You see Doctor Strange. In the
Oh,
comics, he actually
shit.
helps Doom. He's like he kind of goes evil. He's like great character.
He's like Doom's cuck.
Somebody thinks this is Wanda. I think that's Sue Storm, and I think this is Franklin Richards. I don't know who the fuck the rest
So
of them are.
fucking Doom stole Reed's bitch?
Yeah, that actually happens in the comics too. He just steals his family pretty much. It's like, fuck you, Reed. They're
Doom's
mine.
got this fucking going on. That's aura. That's poise. That's hot. That's sexy. That's what's happening. That's what's now.
You know what I'm excited about the most? Is you don't see RDJ's face here. This concept art, this concept art is just Doctor Doom with a mask. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I'm gonna see his face eventually, but like, fuck yeah, emphasis the mask, please.
I would love if he just like spoke like in a normal like. Hey.
I hope my nightmare would be he just talks like Iron Man. He's he does quips. He's just kind of joking.
Yeah, like, hey, what's up?
He's got to have some like.
He has
what are you? Like he might have an accent actually.
He has the
from,
Shrek.
I think when the Russos have been in charge, they haven't fucked around with characters that much. They've kept them pretty what they are. So I think that we can. You know what? Let's wait. There's no reason to judge them. They've made bangers.
It's true. And
I don't know where this like I've seen a lot online where people have doubt. And it's like, I don't know, but like every movie they've made some shitty ones outside of Marvel. I've heard.
Yeah.
But every time they've shown out for Marvel and they've made like the biggest bang bangs.
That's why I have hope in Marvel. Russos know what they're doing. They're great directors.
His first line is, "I am Iron Man is no more."
Actually, that's a good point. Do you think his first line will be like, "I am Doom"? You know what? He's kind of talked in third person sometimes in the comics where he's like, Doom would never do that.
Doesn't Doom talk to himself? Doesn't he talk to himself, Doom?
Does he have a second personality?
No, he thinks so highly of himself that he's like above himself. It's arrogance where it's like,
the world.
Doom is like a part of him in some weird way. But yeah, no, Doom's a cool character. We'll see what the fuck happens with RDJ being Doom. I don't know. All right, so one last thing from me where we're gonna rant. Or maybe not. I don't know. This would be controversial.
Oh, here we go. This is what you've all been waiting for, people.
So, all right. I'm going to also freeze frame on something because so let me just show you guys. Get your raw reactions. Shrek 5.
Let's get raw, everybody.
Hold on. Before I show you, there's actual dialogue from everybody. Let me boost this audio.
I was impressed. Like, it doesn't sound like they aged.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Donkey looks like he fucking.
Well, the animations, but I just mean the voices sound really good.
Okay,
you know what? I like the Smash.
They don't look any different.
Yeah.
What?
They don't look any different.
They look any different or don't?
They don't.
People are saying they do.
I don't
understand.
So different.
I don't. I'm looking. They're showing me like the first movie or whatever. Like, look at them now, whatever. And I'm like, they're the fucking same.
They changed Donkey's hair a bit.
They made Donkey look like a crackhead. I'll show you the difference. He doesn't look menacing anymore. He looks like he's always like a somber, just kind of jovial father. That's how I look at this new show.
I saw that somebody showed like they just moved his eyes like a little bit, but like maybe that's what they're trying to say because obviously the kids have been aged up, so these characters. But Fiona looks the same. But Donkey's hair is definitely different. Yeah. Donkey's hair is more out like this. Sonic is dissing Shrek. Sonic on Twitter, like the main page is dissing Shrek and being like showing pictures of ugly Sonic and being like, "Been there, bud."
I know. I'm like, all you got to do for Shrek is move the eyes a little bit apart, and you got a good character.
You got to fix Donkey's hair a bit.
Puss in Boots got a remake or a reboot sort of thing with the Last Star redesign as well. It looks way better than the original Puss in Boots. He became more like adorable versus the original where it's like CG.
Minecraft.
Those eyes.
Oh yeah, I was just about to bring this up. Minecraft. First day I'll be there. People are fucking idiots. I have no idea what this is a really hard stance. I don't understand what you guys are freaking out about. You guys you're more pissed that this movie exists rather than what's going on in the movie. Like people are like, "Oh, this movie shouldn't exist. Why isn't it animated?" There's been tons of animated properties. Just watch those. You don't have to what? I don't understand.
Animated Minecraft properties?
Yeah, there's tons on Netflix. There's Choose Your Own Adventure. There's tons of movies.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Are those meant for
everyone
children, though?
The clergy.
No, children though?
Oh.
Or what?
Yeah, they're for everyone.
Well, I'm guessing. So.
Are they big movies? I've never heard of Minecraft movies until now.
Well, I don't know if it's like movies or if it's like
there's movies
animated, animated stories.
Yeah,
what is those fucking movies?
Where you choose your own, because Netflix has a lot of those choose your own adventure type things.
Yeah, there's tons of Minecraft shows
Netflix,
and movies. There was a whole show about it. Just watch those. There's a movie where it's cool.
I got my tickets the Thursday before that.
I don't know. It's a cool, it is a cool concept.
There's a scene where this woman hits a villager
I saw it.
with her car, and she like,
What's
oh,
her
your
name?
head's big. Apparently, she falls in love with a villager, and that's one of the subplots in the movie.
Isn't she from American Pie?
Jennifer Coolidge. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's
Oh my god. LA. But
I don't never understand when Jason Momoa's haircut and all that, but
yeah, his
we will
character
understand.
could have been cut.
yeah.
I haven't even seen the movie, and I agree it could be cut.
I think the
I'll
movie
watch it on streaming.
it should have just been like Jack Black is not Steve, or maybe he is Steve, but he goes to the Minecraft world and then he meets like someone else there that's like more of a Minecraft character or something, and he learns about the world and like this thing that they have to do, and they're just creating like something more simple.
What if he is the bad guy and maybe he stole Steve
Do you
and he's
think?
impersonating?
Do you think the movie will end with like them running a server and then everybody joining or something?
I think it's the Wither is going to be the boss in this because they mention it. They're like everything withered. So I think the Wither is going to be the boss.
You think they're hoping to make a sequel?
I think so.
Well, I don't know if people know.
They'd
about
be
the
so
Netflix
hyped
movie.
about it. I don't know.
I think this movie has just got off on a bad start because Jack Black was like, I think like 3 years ago, he was very beloved by everyone. But
And ever
then
since the
he started
Mandalorian
getting
shit.
very political.
Yeah.
He started giving his opinion on politics a
He was
lot.
political 4 years ago too.
Yeah, maybe that's when it started. But eventually he
Yeah.
had that moment on stage, and people really are not liking Jack Black anymore, especially when he appeared in Mando season 3 of all seasons
Yeah.
as himself. And then he appears in this, and I think people are just generally sick of Jack Black.
No, because like maybe like he takes you out of the show. Maybe.
Yeah, I think because there's seems to be a lack of effort in trying to become something different.
But he yearns for the mine.
I don't know why though. I don't know why, but he had to.
He ruined
He's
the
going
tour.
to kill the
He
tour.
ruined. Oh,
Really?
kill! I said ruin. Fuck.
No, it's ruined. I think.
Ruined?
Yeah, I
It's
don't
gonna
know.
ruin the
It's gonna
tour.
ruin the tour, man. They'd ruin the tour. Tenacious D's tour was no
Wow.
more. Just after they released Kung Fu Panda, you know what's weird is before this, Jack Black was at like a height.
Oh,
People
yeah.
fucking loved him, and then
Fucking-
after this, dead.
Bowser,
Like, well, but-
Peaches.
Bowser
Like,
Peaches,
that was
Yeah,
big.
and fucking
right?
Kung Fu Panda 4, and he released fucking his rendition of Britney Spears song.
Yeah,
That's huge. Like if you go look at that was huge on YouTube, and it's like he was
Oh.
killing it. Then everybody was pissed at him.
People are
But I still like Jack
People
Black.
are so sensitive nowadays.
I think
Uh-huh.
Jack Black can come back. I think it just
You're allowing him.
maybe the
Come on.
Minecraft movie. Hey, maybe that'll be the thing where it's like, you know what? He's actually pretty funny. Never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's being Jack Black in that movie, maybe to a fault. But it's the guy who directed
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite. Like that's why I have my doubts too, because the guy directed Napoleon Dynamite, and after Napoleon Dynamite, he didn't really make anything too crazy.
Yeah.
Even though I like Nacho Libre, that's a good movie. But
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
there's one
okay.
thing I wanted to get into: The Boys. Right, The Boys is now doing their last season, and Eric Kripke, the creator of that, also made Supernatural.
Okay.
Now he's bringing his Supernatural buddies into the last season.
Yeah, I've heard
Because
that.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan was in Supernatural.
Mhm.
Jensen Ackles was in Supernatural, the guy who plays Soldier Boy.
cool.
Now they're getting Jared Padalecki and Misha Collins, who were also
Oh my
in
God.
Supernatural to be in the show.
Mhm.
Oh, it's supernatural.
Now-
characters.
That happened.
Yep.
But Jensen Ackles, the guy who played Soldier Boy
yeah.
in Resident Evil Extinction or Afterlife, was supposed to play Leon, but they cut his character.
Really.
Wow, I could totally see
He would
him
just
playing
outshine
Leon.
Alice.
That's
Leon.
fucking amazing, right? He would have
Yeah.
been awesome in
He
that
would have
role.
been a
role, yeah.
perfect RE6 Leon, where he's just like a seasoned badass.
Yeah, but he was younger there.
Oh yeah.
This was like when he was like
Extinction. Would've been a good
early
Leon.
20s.
Yeah.
He would have been a great Leon, and we got robbed by that. And instead, they put
Wow.
Wentworth Miller as Chris, and he's not even a good Chris.
I think Leonardo DiCaprio
Yeah, and
would
when
be
we
good.
got
good
Leon,
Chris.
like, who?
Leo
Leon
DiCaprio would be a good Chris.
I mean Leon, not Chris.
I don't think
Leon, no.
as a
Oh,
kid,
yeah.
he would be a good Steve. That's
No,
who
no,
Steve was
no.
modeled after.
Actually-
Leon would. I mean, Leon DiCaprio would be a good maybe like teenage Leon.
Yeah,
But he-
maybe.
No,
I can
but
see
like,
it,
no, but like,
maybe.
yeah, he has
Yeah.
to be more serious.
Oh,
But
like,
honestly,
like when
there's,
he
he's
was
a good actor,
younger,
though.
like when
There-
he
Yeah,
was
that's true.
younger.
there's a
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
in Resident Evil Code Veronica named Steve Burnside, and Leo was modeled after Leo DiCaprio so much that in the remake on PS2 they had to change it
Yeah.
because
Wow.
he looked too much like Leo. But
Yeah, that's
Jensen
pretty
Ackles
cool.
could have been Leon, and I would love to see that.
Yeah, me too.
And yeah, they cut his character
Yeah.
and put Wentworth Miller. And I have no problem with Wentworth Miller, but the fact that they made him look nothing like Chris,
Yeah.
and he didn't act like Chris, he just acted like Mr. Tough Guy.
Yeah, that's true. I really want the crew in Resident Evil. We almost got it with Raccoon City, right?
Raccoon City, Chris, almost there, but he was a little bit too prissy. Chris needs to kind of look like the average, normal, everyday, normal
yeah,
guy.
I agree.
Those supernatural actors really just stick together because like they've been talking about that for a while. They're actually talking about bringing like Jensen Ackles and all of them to Walking Dead Dead City.
We need.
It's just
Alice.
like anything.
Winnipeg.
It's like,
We need Alice to be in like a Resident Evil video game. That's what I want to see.
RE video.
oh, okay. So
Alice.
did you watch the trailer for that new movie? There's a new movie coming out. with Mila Jovovich, whatever her name is.
I heard what the
Vendetta. Vendetta.
No, and do you know what her name is? Gray Alice.
Gray Alice.
Ray Alice.
Wow.
Really?
That's literally what her name is in the movie. It's written by Paul W. Anderson or
course
Wes
it is.
Anderson, or
I'm
whatever.
so happy here.
Her name's literally Gray Anderson, like the color. Or no,
Almost
Anderson. Gray Alice.
She's developing.
I don't think they're even together anymore.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Like they supposedly what happened was she fucked up the movie. Now get this. In the original Resident Evil, because I was listening to a bunch of stuff about it today, that's why I decided, we might watch it later in stream. But what I thought was, I heard this. I didn't think this. Oh, fucking just making shit up. No, what happened was Alice, her character was supposed to be a lot more timid, and the character that Michelle Rodriguez played, Rain, tough girl, she was supposed to be tough. And then she was supposed to like help Alice through the fucking mansion.
Mm-hmm.
But then supposedly she was like, no, Alice shouldn't be like that. She sat down with the director and then rewrote her character to be all badass and do all this badass shit and fell in love. So it's like that movie could have been much better.
Because Alice was better in those first scenes of the movie.
Yeah, when she was a lot more timid.
Yeah.
I
thought it got
just
weird
love
when
when she kicked the dog.
I was gonna say I thought
With her
that's where
her leather
for sure.
boots. Fuck, I love
She
that.
really becomes the Alice we know now. It's where she kicks the dog.
The thing that sucks is that there was so the thing that sucked about the original fucking Resident Evil movies and the Welcome to Raccoon City one was that there was stuff in there that was so fucking close. So close
I know.
to being what it should have been.
Yeah.
And they fucked us with all this dumb shit. And I will forever be pissed in Raccoon City, but that was the fucking guy you picked to play Wesker. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. And also, the guy who played Wesker in the original Resident Evil movies,
Amazing.
sexy, great.
I
Cool.
think we gotta put those scenes on right after this.
Oh no.
You should have brought more.
No, just that whole sequence is just, like just his performance is just so fucking
It's so like
perfect.
campy
It's crazy.
Wesker greatness. And
Yeah.
I think like for those movies and the time, like now I'd want like if you watch the Wesker in Resident Evil 4, like the remake,
Yeah.
I like him. He's like, now we go. And he's like a lot more serious. And I do like this version of Wesker when I watch it and hear it more. It's like you can almost hear a twinge of what Wesker was, but it's almost like they took the pure campiness away.
They just put Wesker up against the wrong person. Alice is a superhero, probably stronger than Captain America. Think about it. Like, I would rather watch that Wesker fight. I think Chris was actually in the room, maybe, and so was someone else. But Chris and Leon, right? Like how like regular people, they're stars members, sure, but like they're not going to be kicking glass at Wesker.
No, like
midair.
The best
like Alice
part
can.
about the Resident Evil things is that it's somebody overcoming great odds.
Mhm.
But like in these Alice movies, it's always like Alice seems stronger than them. So it's like you need regular people to beat the bad people because you need them to like get beaten up, and next thing you know, they're like at their wits' end and they've gone through hell, and now they have to fight their toughest challenge.
When I was a
rocket launcher.
When I was a kid, I liked the scene where she looks at the camera
When she
and
was
makes that
naked.
person bleed.
Yeah.
I remember thinking like, how the fuck did she do that? Like, when I don't know how old I was, 10, 11.
We're still wondering.
I don't understand.
I don't
how
think
she
it was
did
ever addressed the later.
It was just a cool shot.
I was just like, what the fuck? But then the third, I didn't watch the third movie in theaters or anything like that right away. I think I waited like a
My
year.
dad burned it on DVD.
But like
on disc.
But like when we watched it, the second that there was like 100 Alice's, or I don't know what movie that was, or whatever the fuck that was,
Clones.
I was like, this is fucking stupid. What movie was Carlos in?
Oh god,
Carlos. Wait,
Yeah,
I
Carlos
think that was
Show Up?
Nikolai.
No, Carlos. He's the guy that when he like takes a drag of a cigarette before he dies.
I think that's Apocalypse.
Yeah.
What was it, Carlos?
Number 3.
That guy looks like
Yeah.
Chris.
Apocalypse 2.
I don't think that's
That's the one with Nemesis.
It was like a desert. I'm pretty sure. Is where
Oh,
he was
maybe
in.
that's Extinction then.
Yeah. I think that's when
Carlos has one of the in Resident Evil 3 remake has one of the greatest lines of all time. You know it?
I think
It's when he's in the RPD
Oh,
and then he goes up to like one of the ones with the big spade on it, and for no reason just has this big reaction. That's a weird fucking door.
Oh
It's
yes.
like-
Yes, I remember that.
That's a great fucking line. One of the best lines in Resident Evil. How do we always end up here?
I know. We have an obsession with Resident Evil for some reason, even though there hasn't been like a whole lot going on with it.
But yeah, we should just change the name of this podcast.
We should just make it the Resident Evil podcast. We'll get more.
Honestly,
people like,
we could have a side gig.
The Resident Evil channel.
There is honestly so much more I could talk about with that fucking movie. That whole series, it's insane. It's probably one of my favorite series of all time. That, Metal Gear, Final Fantasy, I could talk about all day.
You know what? Oh man, we should rewatch Raccoon City.
We should.
The fucking when Leon's listening to music and the zombies like entering the room. Oh god!
I know, and you thought Leon was dancing.
The Walking Dead
Could have been Jensen Ackles.
The Walking Dead just kind of had that. The music wasn't playing like in the scene, like whatever. It was just playing over it.
Is that camera on, Brad?
But the zombie like is walking, and then like I guess it hears the garbage truck, and so it kind of turns around, and then it's like the music's like
really,
and the zombie turns around like.
I think I just have a personal problem with off-putting scenes where it's like chapter 2 when the monster is vomiting into the kid's face all over, and it's playing a rock and roll song. Like,
I was playing "I Will Always Love You" by
I
Whitney
will
Houston.
always. You know what I mean? It's like
way more rock,
like whatever that is, and then like this Welcome to Raccoon City where the zombie's on fire, and it's playing another rock song, and it's like I don't know.
See,
like
but
it.
that's the thing is that they really like harp. We can't talk about this again.
I've let us back.
But okay, thank you all for coming to another great episode.
I don't know if I'll be done it by now, but it's like a 3 hour. I would make it a 2 hour, a little bit more. Big expose on From's TV show I'm working on Film Tyrant. Link in the description below. Go check it out.
Go check it out. He's the man.
It's gonna be good. It's a funny fucking thing.
You got a filling?
I got my
Oh yeah.
I got my crack filled in.
I got my the chip.
Yeah, he did go to the. Yeah, he got one of his tooth like filled in.
And he's making a 2 hour expose.
Yeah, exactly.
Since mid-January.
But yeah, everybody wish Brandon a big congratulations on the teeth. Look at him. Look at him. He's it's so beautiful. He's so hot. So yeah, and also big expose. He's gonna be.
And you opened a new TikTok.
I got a TikTok. Big Budge popping off. The world knows about it. They're wet. They're sloppy for it. So thank you for coming, Big Budge. Big Budge YouTube channel, Big Budge Twitch channel, Big Budge TikTok, we got a lot of fucking
I know.
shit.
we stretch ourselves too thin.
No, I'm like,
can't even get
we talk about Marvel. We really oversaturate.
Yeah.
I'm like doing Instagram, but like my handle's at Music Man on Terrace Street. It's so fucking like
We got Music Man on Terrace Street. We got Big Budge on Instagram.
Appetite for the D.
Holy fuck! If we were here and named it all,
God.
it'd probably take like a minute or two.
Come watch me play Monster Hunter on Twitch.
Oh, John Odds!
Yeah, John Odds. I stream sometimes, decently often.
What about Fields Apart or Field Apart?
Oh, Field Apart
What's that even
gaming.
for?
Was
that
for
gaming?
gaming for all of us.
I forgot about Fields Apart.
Like pretty much, it's like if we all made.
I think we
different-
ruined it by dumping okay clips on it.
See what could happen? Like Forrest could post his gaming stuff on there. I would post mine. So we have our own, but we also have like a conglomerate. So if everybody wants to follow all of us, they could all check that out. Because we used to live a field apart. Hey, you get it. Okay, no bad. Remember that?
We're
so what was your favorite game show? What was like the best fucking game show that you
What was
used to
Deal or
watch?
No Deal? You know what I mean?
Howie Mandel and his bald fucking penis head?
I never understood Deal or No Deal. Just women opening up suitcases full of numbers confused me.
Oh, I love
It's
that.
a pretty easy
I love
concept.
that one. Deal No Deal.
Deal
No,
or
I
No
love
Deal.
for quesos. I love
With
baggage is my
David
favorite.
Draymond.
I
Who the
think.
fuck is that?
Oh, I know you're talking
The
about.
Disturbed singer.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Oh,
As the-
It looks.
yeah.
He's a fucking twin of him.
Wait,
Yeah,
he's a fucking.
pretty much.
Oh, he's a twin.
Yeah.
Howie Mandel. You're just comparing bald guys.
Yeah,
No,
they're
he has
a
the same
little
attitude
similar.
and everything.